everyone, this is Shelley, and in today's video I will be reviewing 10 absolutely new foaming cleanser or gel cleansers that I have tested out in last 1 year of time. And consider this video as an update or a part 2 of this old video over here. Like in this video I reviewed some another 10 or I don't know 9 or 10 cleansers, and as I review the cleansers I also will be mentioning like which cleanser is suitable for which skin type. Like most of these cleansers are used by me for my extremely dry, sensitive and acne prone skin, and some have been used up by my mom who has very oily and acne prone skin. So I have segregated all the 10 cleansers in 3 major categories, and the first category consists of cleansers which are suitable, like which should be suitable for most of the skin types out there except for the very oily and for very sensitive skin. And the first cleanser in this category is the very famous Krave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. Like if you are into skincare community or if you regularly use Instagram or YouTube, you must have seen everybody raving about this cleanser, and literally all skin types loving this cleanser. And also this is SLS free, SLES free and paraben free, and has a really good ingredient list. And plus this cleanser claims to hydrate and calm your skin and improve skin barrier. And so you see, I had every reason to buy this, so that's why I bought it. And surprisingly this didn't work on me. Like for initial 2-3 usage my skin was happy with it, but then as I tried using it more, maybe I think after 5th usage I started breaking out with this. Like my skin suddenly turned very dry, and then I literally got pimples on my face. And like just to see whether this is the only product that was reacting on my skin, so I tested out again after 2 months, and then again the same thing happened. So I passed it on to my mom and she used this up, and her skin luckily didn't react to this, and that's why like this is an empty now. And her overall experience was okay. She didn't get wowed by this, and so unfortunately this is not a favorite one in my house. And the next product is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser, and if you know the brand Kiehl, this is one of their top seller. And like I first bought a sample sized, and I really liked how this cleanser felt on my skin, and that's why I bought a full size without checking the ingredient list. So like this doesn't have SLS, but it does contain SLES, and SLES, like in comparison to SLS, is fairly well tolerated by most of the skin types out there. And the next surprise was this contains 3 different types of parabens. And the only good thing about this cleanser is it is 100% fragrance free, but it does contain some essential oils. And it does not feel very drying on skin. Like initially I really overall I did enjoy this cleanser, but as I used it more and more I kind of lost the interest in this. And so I gave it to my mom, and she is using this now and she finds it like overall okay. And then I have the Acwell Bubble Free pH Balancing Cleanser. This is a 100% soap free cleanser. Like it literally doesn't lather at all, and like the name says, it doesn't have SLS or SLES and is paraben free. Also this doesn't contain any kind of essential oil, so all these factors makes it perfect for the sensitive or dry skin. But there is one thing which I want to mention is this does contain a very low fraction of salicylic acid, and salicylic acid does an amazing job of clearing out your pore and thereby reduces the chances of breakout. And like I am somebody who avoids salicylic acid based products. Like I find it very drying on my skin, but surprisingly this cleanser didn't dry out my skin, and I have been using this like last year I was using this mostly for the summer and monsoon time, and I absolutely love it. And Also, the second thing, like this does contain some added fragrance which is like quite prominent and can linger around for a few minutes, like even after rinsing, but the fragrance is really good. But if you are somebody who avoids fragranced product and is not comfortable with the salicylic acid, you can skip this cleanser. Otherwise, this is an amazing 100% soap free, 100% essential oil free product. And the next cleanser is a very famous one from the brand Neogen. It is their real fresh cleansing stick in green tea, and this cleanser doesn't have any kind of harsh soapy ingredient and is SLS and SLS ES free and paraben free. And the interesting thing is this contains a real dried green tea leaves in it, and so when you use this cleansing stick directly on your face, it provides this gentle exfoliation. So this is why on most of my days, like when I was using this during summer and monsoon, I was making the foam in my hand and then I was using on my face. And on days like if I needed some little bit of exfoliation, I would use this directly on my face, and I absolutely enjoyed it. And surprisingly, this didn't dry out or irritate my skin. Like I have seen few people complaining that they found it a bit drying on their skin, but I enjoyed it absolutely. But other two things which I want to mention, especially for the very sensitive skin people out there, that this is loaded with essential oil and it does contain some added fragrance. And the last cleanser of this first category is the RoundAround Green Tea Pure Cleansing Foam, and this is one of the best seller in Korean cosmetic offline store Olive Young. And no, I didn't visit South Korea. This was like sent to me by the Olive Young global website for the review purpose, and I mainly used it during the summer monsoon time last year, and I overall enjoyed it. I have no complaint. And this doesn't contain SLS or SLES, but it does contain a few essential oil and has some added fragrance. And I really liked the fragrance. Like to me it mostly smells like a minty and bit earthly. So if you are somebody who has no problem with the added fragrance or essential oil, this is something you can absolutely check out, and you can get it from their global store, and they do ship like worldwide. And yeah, so overall this is an amazing cleanser and I absolutely enjoyed it, and I do recommend it to all the skin types out there. And there is one little thing which I forgot to mention, like this green tea cleanser also came along with this little bubble maker. And like when I mix this equal quantity of this gel cleanser and water, like in 1:1 ratio, I get the best density of the foam. And you can actually use any cleanser with this, or you can actually get any kind of bubble maker. And the main thing which I want to mention is, like in general, 1:1 ratio works best in getting a good density of the foam. And also I feel that making a foam in your hand or in a bubble maker like this reduces the damage which is caused by the friction on your skin. So I guess this is one of the things you can do if you are dealing with some kind of frictional sensitivity, and also if you want to add a little fun in your routine. And now let's move on to the next category of the cleanser, and here I will be reviewing the cleansers which are mostly suitable for the normal to oily skin people, and combination skin can use this during the hot and humid summer. So the first cleanser in this category is the Jumiso All Day Vitamin Clean and Mild Facial Cleanser. This is a newly launched product from the brand Jumiso, and this doesn't contain SLS or SLES and is paraben free. and this has gel-like consistency with a hint of orange color to it, and it foams up moderately, and also it contains salicylic acid and vitamin C, like ascorbic acid, at first half of the ingredient list. And I should have checked that properly before using this cleanser in full swing. Like for my very dry skin, I tested out this cleanser for some 3 weeks, and like for first full 1 week I didn't have any problem. I was using this day and night, and I loved the finish. Like it made my skin soft, bright, and I don't know, in overall good condition. But as I used it up more and more, from the second week onward, my skin started going dry, like very dry, so I stopped using this. And I feel that this cleanser is like made for the oily skin or combination skin people living in hot humid city. And overall this is a really good cleanser, but I wish that brand take out this very prominent grapefruit scent from the cleanser. I personally don't like citrusy scent in my product. And the second cleanser is the Inkeylist Salicylic Acid Cleanser, and this has a very clean ingredient list. It doesn't contain SLS or SLES. It is 100% fragrance free and is 100% essential oil free, and this has a runny clear gel like consistency, and it doesn't even foam up a lot. And my mom has been using this, and this is an empty now, and she loved this because this gave her that clean skin finish without any residue and without any dryness. And this cleanser's main ingredient is the salicylic acid, and salicylic acid is the best friend of the oily skin. And so I feel that overall this is an amazing cleanser. And in this third category of the cleanser, I will be reviewing cleansers which are suitable for the normal to very dry skin, and people who have very sensitive skin or they have damaged their skin can also get these cleanser. And also the combination skin people can get these cleanser during the winter time. And the first cleanser is the Purito Defense Barrier pH Cleanser. This has a very gentle formula, and it is SLS, SLES free, paraben free, and this also contains my favorite ingredient, Centella asiatica, to calm your skin. And I really like this cleanser because it gives me that clean skin finish without any dryness or irritation. And this mainly smells like tea tree oil, so if you don't have a problem with tea tree oil or tea tree oil fragrance, this is something you should definitely get, because for the price you're paying, this is an amazing cleanser. And the next two cleansers which I will be reviewing now are my most favorite one from all the cleansers which I have reviewed in this particular video. And the first one is the Rovectin Skin Essential Conditioning Cleanser. This has an amazing formula, like it doesn't have any SLS or SLES, and is 100% fragrance free, 100% essential oil free. And this cleanser not only cleans your skin well, but also helps in maintaining the natural hydration level in your skin. And so I feel like even the most sensitive skin people and or someone who has damaged their skin can safely use this particular cleanser. And this is an empty, and I'm waiting for my cleanser stash to reduce so that I can repurchase this one. Highly recommend it for dry and sensitive skin people. Like, this is really good. And the next cleanser is something which I'm using currently and absolutely loving it, and it is the Etude House Sunjan pH 6.5 Whip Cleanser. And this again has a very gentle formula, and doesn't have any fragrance, doesn't have any essential oil, and this comes with ready to dispense foam. And so I feel like this can efficiently be used even on the most damaged skin, and this doesn't even dry out your skin, doesn't leave any kind of residue, and maintains skin natural barrier and hydration level. So like this particular cleanser, like I do love this cleanser very much, but this particular cleanser is something like I can blindly recommend to everyone out there because it is easily available, it is affordable, and plus you are getting a very good quality and skin friendly product. So we have come to an end of this video, and I hope you have found some really good options for your skin type. And let me know what cleansers you are using now, or any particular cleanser that you want me to review in the future video by mentioning them in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.